Well, hello, today is May 21st, 2024. This is Sidecar Working Group meeting. Welcome, everybody. I have few items on agenda, and we all seem to be back from different sections. First item. Matthias, did you edit?
Yes, it was me. Yeah, so it was just to know if you started writing something to the cap or not.
Oh no, yeah. Sorry, I told you I will.
Yeah.
I got
So tomorrow, normally, if my wife feels better, I will. She will go to the restaurant with some friends. So I will have like 2 or 3 hours free. So maybe I will start writing something tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next one is enhancement freeze is coming up. So we have like how many weeks? 3. Have 3 weeks till enhancement freeze. Why do you think PR will need to be worked on? Like, is there any troubles with PR, or you just saying that we need to have some type of PR?
No, we need to save some PRR, the production, production readiness review. It depends on what we put in the cap that we want to fix.
Okay.
What would you plan to add for the cap?
Well, just the proper termination, right? So the modification that you did, then I mean, continuing everything that is stopped today when it's terminating.
I'm not sure it is a good idea to add, like, we support continuing everything for the termination state. I think only for the restart of the sidecar containers and non-blocking container termination may be okay for this cap, and we can add another things for maybe other cap, because that will be really difficult to continue everything in container in path termination.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, not everything makes sense, right?
Yes, maybe readiness and liveness proof things may be okay.
Yeah.
But something Sergey said before, like synchronize the secrets and config maps for path termination. I'm not sure about how to implement that. I don't have any idea about that.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's really, we need to be very specific in what we plan to do.
You're saying, but now there is a change in very specific to sidecars, what we did.
Yeah. Also, there are like the small issues that you pointed out.
Yeah, those are minor issues. I think it's just nice to have. Neither, like eviction may be a little bit more involved, but everything else is just minor.
Yeah. and fixing some behaviors. Yeah, but this can be if it's a fix, it's not you don't need a cap for that. If I find other issues with the end-to-end tests.
Okay, so we're talking about this item now.
Yes, that maybe not directly related to the sidecar, but I remember that we modified the run together function like 2 weeks ago, and
Yeah,
the
maybe 3 now. Yes.
Yes, the message said that it cannot find the post-start hook, but it actually is in there. The problem is that the post-start hook, we cannot guarantee the ordering of the container and its post-start hook. So we cannot apply the run together function in there because after the PR, the run together only check the second parameter start after the first parameter, and we cannot guarantee the ordering of the post-start hook. Does it make sense?
Yes, yes. And what we said about that is that we could have like one with the order and one without the order.
Yeah.
Because with the order I need for some tests. Because I'm not using it's not for both post starts, it's for a post start and a pre-stop or something like this, or a probe. I don't remember, but I need this ordering sometimes.
So maybe we can add run together without ordering.
Yes, and because we still have flakes because of that.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems to be very rare.
But it is caused in release blocking.
Yeah, I understand.
So it should be really stable.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good idea to fix it.
Okay. Well, I can open a PR on that. Speaking about PRs, I had access to a VM on the PowerPussy Little Indian, the IBM machine, and indeed we exceed 15 megs of memory when we run this particular test. And I think it's because we write a lot to this. I mean, we not a lot, but we write more than on the other tests. You know, on this file that is external. Yes, and maybe on this architecture, it consumes more memory every time we launch some BCBox commands. I don't know.
So you are talking about the issue that you said the last week?
Yes,
right?
The kill, yeah.
Yes. So it actually has a problem.
So it yes. So but I'm not sure we can really do anything about it. So what I tried is I opened a PR bumping the limit, and it seems to run correctly on this one.
Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Yeah, I guess I mean it's just the limit. So since I'm not touching the request, we don't care so much.
Okay.
The test density will be the same, so
makes sense for me. Okay, so coming back to this first question, like what do we write here in cap? So I think
Yes.
ideally people expect more fixes in termination, like in general pod termination improvements in general. What we can do is to split this into like we will do sidecar first and then do other things like alpha 1 and alpha 2 kind of things. I
Okay.
mean, I think it seems like a cheating maybe a little bit, but I really want to start getting progress on this. My worry is that if you bring sidecar only, it will be targeted fix that is very sidecar specific, then I will have hard time getting approval on PRs on that. Even if we will approve cap, people who like Clayton, for instance, who owns the pod lifecycle, he may not be happy with this.
Mhm.
But if you will promise that to continue doing that, it will be easier for me.
My worry is that when we add so many things to this cap, then the PR may be hard to implement. So I'm not sure we can make it in next release. Because I'm not sure what we should do about the old things.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is that we may add the lifecycle specific termination thing first, and then add new cap for other part termination things. How do you think about that?
Yeah, we can
Another
try.
cap.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
try, but as I said, it may be I may be having a hard time getting approval for that. But I understand that it's easier.
But one PR you have already, Gunju, no? Or it's not quite.
It's about the container lifecycle, the restart of the sidecar. But
Mhm.
for other than that, it should maybe update many other parts of the kubelet. So it is hard to be approved, maybe. Because it
Yeah.
almost updates everything in kubelet.
Maybe I can get a PR and try to talk to Clayton beforehand. So maybe the plan will be start with sidecars first, and then if Clayton will be very unaccepting of this, then we can revisit.
Okay.
That sounds good. So, Matthias, if tomorrow you'll be have time on that, let's make PR about sidecars first. Let's not
Okay.
into other issues, and then
Okay. So well. So if we only speak about sidecars, the cap is almost good. So
yeah. So
yeah.
let's do that, and then I will chat with Clayton to see if he will be receptive for this.
Yeah, maybe we can invite him next week if he is available or not. I don't know.
Okay, I will. It's another idea. Yes. Okay. Have a nice night from you.
Okay. And did you write that I'm gonna open a PR for the failure on the? No, okay. I will add it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, we hit some issues on sidecars recently. We enabled it on a little bit too many nodes, and they were trying to schedule on 128. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think our customers will we'll be having interesting time with that. Yeah, on GK we've been we're enabling it quite a while, quite in many places. So we already see some edge cases, and like another edge case I talked about before is when somebody have a webhook to modify pod, and they use older API which doesn't know about restart policy on init containers. And in this case, it will be just stripped away unless they're using patch. So many people
yes.
patch, they're using a post, and it strips out the restart always, which also breaks init containers. So we hit it again on one instance. But rather than that, it's going okay. We have a good progress on this.
Yeah. So you have to be careful, like which version of Helm you are using, or which version of Argo CD or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, they may just strip out your restart policy, and it will not be. I mean, it will just break the pod completely.
Yeah. Well, at least you see it very fast.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Any other topics? Gurju, thank you for looking at issues I filed. They all, as I said, I think they're quite minor, most of them. I was just looking at code because we have another issue when customer faking the container statuses using the webhook, and when they like fake container statuses, and they can do some crazy things. So we hit the problem with our printers that we modified for restart containers. So we fixed the panic there. It wasn't related to restart, like change was related to restart containers, but we hit it without restart container, just regular init containers, which has a status but doesn't have a container, will break it. So yeah, this is what we did. And I looked at other places where we iterate for statuses, and I found a few places where we forgot about sidecars. So hopefully this will be fixed. Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. See you
Thank
next
you.
week.